Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2023 general readings. We're looking at the first half of May from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. As always, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, recommending, and referring. All that you do to support my YouTube channel, even if it's just nothing more than watching the videos. All appreciated. Thank you. So Virgo, if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Virgo, if you're cross-watching for a Virgo, this is relevant for you. But if you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, watch them as well, because each video that you watch can bring an additional insight and perspective into what's going on in your own personal life. If you find that something does resonate with you, you'd like to maybe take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of the video. I would love to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually get back to you the same day with that information. And scheduling is done in a pretty timely fashion too, so if that's something you'd be interested in, please email me. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's in store for you for the first half of May 2023. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Page of Coins. Messages, messengers. Perhaps contemplating or starting something new. The Four of Wands, one of the happy home stability cards, home and family, can represent celebratory events. Next we have Strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities. Coming to grips also with the things you can change and the things that you can't change. With the Five of Coins, which is typically a card of insufficiency and lack. Now it can be financial or material insufficiency and lack, not having enough money, being out of work, issues with where you live, etc. On an emotional level, it can represent perhaps feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, not good enough. Next we have Judgment, major crossroads. This is being called to make a choice that could significantly change your path if you choose to make a new choice. Typically, judgment is fairly final, meaning that there's an opportunity in front of you to make decisions which could either keep things the same or make decisions to act or do something in a different way to change the trajectory of this situation. So it's a major arcana card, so it's pretty significant choice or decision that's in front of you. With the Five of Wands, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict, conflict within yourself, conflict with other people, arguments, petty squabbles, things going around and around and around. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Five of Swords, which is winning at all costs, a hard-won victory. And often this victory or this card represents that in order to win or, to achieve victory over a situation, it often represents, cutting things out from your life that you feel don't work for you in what your objective is, people, places, situations. It looks like it's a challenging situation, Virgo. It looks like you're facing a situation that you're trying to be realistic about. And it also feels like it's something that affects your home and family too. Now, for some of you, this might be in a financial and material way because of this Five of Pentacles, right? Or it could be a combination of things. It could be that money is an issue, having enough money perhaps to do something specific or do something that you want to do is an issue, and you're having to kind of look at the fact that, well, maybe I don't have enough money, or maybe we don't have enough money to do this. But you could also shift it to just an emotional arena. It may be that you're looking at a situation which is ongoing. You know, there's fighting about the same things over and over again within a relationship, within a household. It might be fighting over money and issues like that. There's a sense of feeling like something isn't enough and having to face up to that. It may be about the relationship itself. It may be about financial material aspects, job, or the way that you budget, something like that. It feels like what you're contemplating here is is taking a look at something in a realistic way, and perhaps making some hard choices to cut out things, which could be relationships, people, but it could also represent, you know, on a financial and material level, for those of you who are going through financially difficult times, it could be restructuring a budget or making a decision to stop doing something or stop buying something or stop indulging in something, because it's not working. Something isn't working here. And it's kind of about facing up to that and trying to make decisions about what you need to do to move forward. And likely those decisions are going to represent cutting things out. Let's clarify a bit. Let's clarify the overall energy of the Five of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, fear over an unknown future. The Seven of Wands, defending, protecting, standing up for something. I know what I know. It may be that you see the way, that you know what you have to do in order to improve the situation or change the situation. But it feels like you're not the only one involved in this situation, and there's conflict about it. Let's clarify the Page of Coins and the Four of Wands. The Page of Cups and the Five of Wands again. This is like trying to start conversations or trying to have conversations, being positively motivated, or your motive for conversations is to stop this conflict, to stop the arguing. It feels like you're trying to find a way. It's like, look, how can we come to a conclusion on this? How can we come to the, you know, to the right solution here? Because it feels like you're fighting over over possible solutions to something. It's like, it feels like there's two opposing sides, two people, two groups of people. It could even be about how to solve something. Ten of Wands and Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is brainstorming, trying to brainstorm on ways to alleviate the burden somehow, or make something easier within the home and family unit. Now, for some of you, this might not be quite as profound or as major as that. It could be about an event itself, because the Four of Wands is often about a celebratory event, the anticipatory excitement of preparing for something, you know, a party, a celebration, a wedding, something like that. It could be that the conflict here for some of you is about, you know, the money, the funds, the resources needed in order to do this thing, whether it's a big party or going on vacation or something like that. For some of you, it might be limited to just this type of issue. For others of you, it might be a broader issue, like something really is not working in our lives, and you're arguing about what to do to fix that. Clarify strength in the Five of Coins. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is kind of facing up to that you might not have the resources you need to have everything that you want here in this situation, because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's getting everything you want. It's more than everything you want. It's your cups overflowing with whatever it is that you want. The Seven of Pentacles is looking at what you have invested in and asking yourself questions about it. And this is all clarifying strength, which is over this Five of Pentacles. It feels like, again, you're trying to figure out if you have enough to achieve this, and that facing up to the fact that you probably don't. It has this sort of fighting over money, or fighting over whether doing this thing, buying this thing, going on this vacation, something like that is practical or not. Knight of Wands and death. This is like sudden death here. I don't mean physical. It means like something coming to an end in a very rapid way. It could be that somebody lost their job suddenly or unexpectedly. It's like this is financial, material, and or emotional lack. There's not enough. It's like the beggar card, right? Something came to an abrupt end here, and you're trying to figure out, again, how to solve. This is all about two sides needing to come to an agreement on how to fix something. Whether it's purely emotional, I think there's a financial and material component here that makes it difficult as well. Let's clarify these last cards, Judgment and Five of Wands. It may be needing to make some major decisions, to make some major downsizing or minimizing in budgeting. So Judgment is that major choice card, and then we have the Two of Pentacles, and again the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is making a decision, a pretty significant decision, to cut something out, walk away from something, or significantly pare something down. Five of Wands, conflict. The Devil and the Ten of Pentacles. That's what this Five of Wands, this conflict is about. For many of you, this is arguing over the same thing over and over and over again, some unhealthy, toxic cycle, something that's not working. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term security and stability, particularly financially and materially. It can also be inheritance, and that might be an aspect here too. It may be that all of this fighting and this arguing might be amongst, you know, if someone passed away recently or even a while back. It could be, you know, people kind of squabbling over who gets what, division of estate, that sort of thing. There's a strong connection here to home and family in what this issue is. And again, because this is a general reading, that's going to play out a few different ways. Could be everything from arguing over inheritance to arguing about whether you have the kind of money to, you know, continue this lifestyle or go on this vacation or buy this thing or do this thing. But it feels like it's an ongoing, you know, argument here. And the whole theme of this is, you know, how do we get to some kind of conclusion here or find some kind of solution? And it feels like some significant decisions are going to be made to cut out, whether cut out money issues, I mean, you know, downsize, minimize, make sure, you know, if somebody lost their job, you know, of course you're going to have to make shifts. You're going to have to make some hard choices about what you can live without and what you can't. With inheritance issues, it might be, you know, backing out of something or taking something less or telling yourself, but it looks like relationships might be separated after that because of this. Again, it's making hard decisions to minimize, to pare down, or to outright cut out things that just aren't working and they haven't been working. It's like bad habits keep going on around and around. Could be bad spending habits. There's a home and family component in this, and there's also kind of a financial component to this too. And this kind of just going on and on and on. And I think making some decisions to do things that remove you from it or downsize it. Let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback here. Temperance, neither too much of one nor too much of the other. This is not losing your center, your grounding, especially in terms of arguing. Whatever you do, even if it's a decision to cut out people, places, and things, do it because you really think it's the best thing. Don't do it in anger. Don't do it in, you know, some kind of impulsive, spontaneous way. This is about maintaining balance, justice, doing the right thing, being fair, equitable, even, honorable, ethical, doing the right thing. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. Both of these cards are about leaving this behind, finding a way to walk away from it, to leave behind. Take what you can out of it, maybe, but leaving it behind to seek out healing. Doing it in, and again, doing it in the most honorable and ethical way possible. This is all about doing what you genuinely feel to be the right thing, even if it's a difficult thing. because you know it's right, and you know that that's what's actually going to bring healing, particularly down the road. I think we've all been through similar things, so understandable. Okay, Virgo, I think I'm going to leave that there. Those are your messages for the first half of May. I hope that you found them relevant and useful, or at least gave you some food for thought into what's going on in your life. Again, if this resonates and you'd like to take a deeper look, pull the curtain back a bit, reach out, or you just like the reading style, if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the May mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.